to my live stream. I'm your hostess, Cinnamon, and I have missed you, lovers. I hope all of you have been doing well. I have been very busy. I've been working hard for all of you. Very hard. Even when the camera is not on, I'm always working. Surprise, surprise. Currently, I'm opening up the chat as usual so I can keep track of everything. Oh my. And there we are. No, I haven't seen Sean in a while. How you doing, sis? What do you think of my makeup? Hello, Think Different. Good to see you. It isn't yet. Well, I do know how to have a good time. Uh-uh. It's so good to see you, Think Different. Princess Fey outdid herself yet once again. She dolled me up well. Again, if you're new to the Cinnamon live streams, let me tell you straight up that in these live streams, I remind all of you to grab that someone special and turn up the heat to an 11 when that bedroom door closes. And just have a good time, if you know what I mean. I see that Miss Kelly shared me out. I don't mind being shared, if you know what I mean. Hello, Miss Kelly. It's so good to see you. What do you think? I think it looks great, as always. And you'll be happy to know that I have a blue cup. Well, hello, Minty. Welcome to the live stream. How do I look? Do I look yummy? I would hope that I do. I would hate to disappoint all of you. After all, I want to look my best. My absolute best. Well, Shadow, there's nothing wrong with becoming a furry. Oh, Christian, who's Cinnamon's celebrity crush? Oh, that's a good one. Well, if you were to twist my arm, I've always kind of fancied Val Kilmer, especially when he played in Batman Forever, one of my celebrity crushes. And when he was in Top Gun. Come on, who doesn't think Val Kilmer back then wasn't hot? Just, very yummy. But I especially liked him in his role in Batman Forever. Well, it's so good to see all of you as usual. Again, what do you think of the makeup that Princess Faye has put all over me? Oh, you prefer Chuck Norris. Well, if you're going to talk about action crushes, Bruce Lee. For the record, the only thing that Chuck Norris fears is Bruce Lee coming back to life. Mm, As always, Princess Faye did an amazing job on my makeup. And of course, Laura Croft. Oh, yes. Madonna or Cyndi Lauper. You only wish you looked as good as me. Who's your favorites, Madonna or Cyndi Lauper? Come on, let's see what everyone has to say. Goodbye. As someone who only wishes they looked as good as me, I mean, after all, I look good at 41, and you're crusty. Oh, well, Charlie. Let me throw that one out at there. Bring back one of those old questions from the 80s. Cyndi Lauper or Madonna? Who's your favorite? Cyndi Lauper's mine. Absolutely. Well, hello, Alley Cat. It's so good to see you once again, and absolutely fabulous shows you've been putting on, as always. Oh, thank you so much, Allie. And how are the kids? I hope they're doing very well. Well, after all, Christian, the everyone knows that I look good at 41. Well, he only wishes he could look this good. We all know who it is. And Prince Magnum has even issued a challenge to him. Race me, is what Prince Magnum says. Race me. Grab whatever you call a car and meet me just outside of Doe Run. I'll race you all the way to Fort Davidson in Pilot Knot. And you won't win. Prince Magnum even went so far as to say, made the claim he's never lost a race on that stretch. But he won't do it. We know he won't. We know what'll happen. Right on his ass. Oh, don't worry. I'll get a nice photo shoot and put it up in the Discord. And I don't think you're on Discord, but we'll make sure that you get any pictures you want, as always. Oh, the cops don't bother, Project Spirit. Most of them absolutely love Project Spirit. And when they know whenever Prince Magnum goes out, what's gonna happen. But yes, any pictures that you want of me from even past, because at the end of every Cinnamon live stream, we usually get pictures. We get lots of them. And some of them we can't just post just anywhere, but for the most part, we post them wherever we want. And you know what kind of pictures those are. Mm. And as usual, she added in that little special something that all of you appreciate, that special little heart up there. The heart was my idea. One of the few ideas, but it always looked so good. Of course, one day she added just a little extra, like an X down at the bottom, to let everyone know that I am X-rated. They already know that. Well, hello, Jesse. Welcome to the live stream, and thank you. I was hoping that I would look absolutely yummy for all of you. And it's so good to see you all this evening. And I have a brand new coffee cup. What do you think? I think it matches my demeanor. I seen it and I wanted it. Again, it's so good to see you all. I've been wondering how you've all been doing. And if you haven't done so, be sure to drop me a like, share me out, and don't be afraid to share me out. I don't mind being shared. Mm. And again, safe words are for those who aren't adventurous. The one time I should have probably used a safe word, my partner got a little rough with me, and it turned into don't stop, don't stop. It was so much fun. Again, I'm so glad that you're all here. And I think Princess Faye did an amazing job on my makeup, as always. We have so many people who've been kind enough to come by and see me. Oh, and on occasion, I do know how to pretend that I'm shy. But we know better than that. Well, hello, Crimson. Welcome to the live stream. I am your hostess, Cinnamon. And it's so good to see a new face. What do you think? Well, speaking of Fortnite, I will tell you that there is the Try Not to Laugh at Cinnamon challenge. And in that challenge, you have to try not to laugh at me while we play Fortnite. Could be Battle Royale, or it could be Save the World. I do enjoy Save the World. It's so much fun. and we have such a good time. So I assume that you play. I assume that you play Save the World. Would you take the Try Not to Laugh at Cinnamon challenge? You have to try not to laugh at me for about a half an hour, and it is so much fun. We've had a few people take it. Gamerian, he took the challenge. And then I don't normally break character when I'm doing this segment, but I remember you giving you one of the Maverick shotguns. Normally, I don't break character in the middle of these live streams, and this is actually something we started earlier this year. We're going to be releasing a video kind of explaining the backstory on this particular character. But the story basically goes that we went and I created this character, and it just kind of took off. It started off as a joke and it just kind of took off, and people started requesting this particular character. So once a week I go live. My wife does my makeup, and I just it's just acting to me. I'm just having a good time. But normally I don't break character in the middle of one of these streams. But you were probably like, "What the hell are you doing?" And since it's your first time, a Cinnamon live stream is the character that we created. Think of Robin Williams as Mrs. Doubtfire, but only if he would have looked younger. That's that's the design behind the character. Think along those lines. All right. And I use the character as kind of an education for couples, reminding them to, to keep it interesting in their relationship. I also use the character to um, as a way of helping other people, whatever is going on in their life, help them feel comfortable with who they are. Because, I mean, at the end of this stream, I'll take I'll get some pictures and stuff like that. I'll take the makeup off and I go back to just being normal everyday me. But along with that, um, I get to do some acting and it's a lot of fun. I enjoy acting. I don't get to do it enough on my channel, but when I do, I have a great time doing it. Um, but I also now use the character to kind of stand out against the double standard that women get to deal with. If one guy, sleeps around with a bunch of women, it basically, I'm just getting to do some live acting of a character that I developed with some help from subscribers here on the channel, and of course my wife. Yeah, I know. Don't break character, but and we had some new people, and so uh, now I've got to get back into character. But thankfully, it only takes a few moments. But normally, I don't break character. This is like one of the first times in several months that in the middle of this stream that I broke character. So. Don't worry, I don't normally break character. Oh, you pay me plenty. Again, if you're new to the live stream, this is what you get to see here on this channel every Saturday night for about an hour, sometimes 45 minutes, depends on what all you can handle. Okay, Princess Faye, everyone loves your work as always. I think I look fabulous. And as a reminder, if you're enjoying this stream, and for some reason you feel uncomfortable. You don't have to feel uncomfortable with me. That's right. Oh, we do magic on this channel as well on occasions. Who doesn't love magic? There was my stalker who was in here earlier. He likes to make footlongs disappear whole down his throat. But that's all he's good for. Me, I can do many more tricks than that. For those of you who maybe you're feeling uncomfortable with who you are, maybe you're feeling uncomfortable being yourself, just be you. You don't need my permission to be yourself. Just be you. Because who you are is special in everyone's eyes. Just be yourself. As long as you're not hurting yourself or another, just be you. And I'll love you for who you are. Don't worry, I don't bite much. Well, let's just say there's probably a video or two of me out there, but I'll never tell. Oh, don't worry, this is YouTube, not Pornhub. But I hope I look yummy enough for all of you. And I mean, really yummy. Again, it is so good to see all of you in the live stream. And I'm glad that you all came in to enjoy a little bit of extra spice in your life. And let me tell you all, I know there's some of you out there who know how to have a good time. And I mean a really good time. And you'll get with that someone special. Or those someone's special, I should say. Oh, you're taken. Well, be sure to grab that special someone and take them into their bedroom and turn up the heat to an 11. Hello, Jacob. Welcome to the live stream. It's so good to see you. I was hoping you would come by and see me. I hope I look as yummy as always. Oh, you already did. Be sure to do it again, and again, and again. And if you're just joining us, feel free to relieve yourself of any unwanted tension as you come in. I would hate for you to be tense. Again, I'm glad that we have such an interesting crowd here with us tonight. As I started to say, if you're going to turn up that heat tonight with that someone special, or maybe that someone's special, if you know what I mean, you know what they say, two's company, three's an orgy. If you plan on turning up the heat tonight, oh, it's always a pleasure to have you here, Jacob. Always enjoy it when you stop in and spend a little bit of time with me. Much appreciated. But be sure to turn up that heat to an 11. And for some of you ladies out there that like to grab those someone's special, I know there's some of you, some people that'll look down their noses at you. It's not your fault you know how to have a good time and they don't. The double standard's real. Enjoy it and be yourself. If a guy can do it, you should be able to do it too. Welcome to the live stream, Daniel. It's so good to see you. Princess Faye did my makeup as usual. I hope I look extra yummy for all of you. And again, it's so good to see you all. Oh, thank you, Jacob. I'll make sure that she knows that she did an amazing job. Which, at my age, to be able to pull off a look like this is actually impressive, I'm sure. Earlier, I seen the boss while I was at work and said, "Have a good time tonight. Don't get into too much trouble." Oh, you have no idea how much trouble I can be. I can be a scream. But then again, that probably doesn't surprise any of you. Again, this is the live stream, one of the spiciest ones on YouTube. Here to remind you all to have a good time when you grab your someone special and take them into the bedroom. And it's also a reminder, be yourself, whoever that is. Because at day's end, the only one who can be you is you. As long as you're not hurting anyone or yourself, just be you. After all, happiness is your own making. We all have to be happy, don't we? Absolutely, Jacob. Absolutely. We know how to have a good time on this channel. And again, I think I look absolutely amazing. Let us refresh and see what we have. I see a total of 9 likes. Thank you all so much. I do appreciate every last one of you. We'll keep an eye out. Maverick mechanics, keep your eyes peeled. You'll know what to do. You'll know how to spot a screenshotted imposter, which it doesn't surprise me. I have a stalker. He made a pass at me before, and I told him I wasn't interested. Not interested in fat, disgusting, crusty guys. Give me something a little bit more strapping. Oh, yes. Well, we know what my favorite number is. It's always a good time, isn't it? After all, I know how to have a good time. Who doesn't love that number? It's one of my favorites. It's always a good time, isn't it? Come on, where's my perverts to agree with me? After all, we do know how to have a good time. Now that we've also probably made YouTube times go, oh my, such language, such a stream. You have no idea what we might talk about. Did you guys like the thumbnail at the beginning? Princess Faye doesn't like these shades. I absolutely, 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 Jacob. You're absolutely right. And like I said, that's always a good time, isn't it? As time goes on, we continue to get, oh, who needs that? If you need to relax, grab that someone special and turn up the heat, if you know what I mean. After all, who needs something like that when getting addicted to spending time with someone else is always so much fun? Also, last year we added yet another set piece. Oh, I don't think that one's such a good number. Princess Faye got me this last year. I think she's trying to tell me something. Again, it's so good to see you all. And I'm glad that you're all here spending time with me. Let us check the Discord and see if we have any new questions. No new questions in the Discord. Oh, absolutely, Jacob. Absolutely. And who doesn't like a good party time? 2001. Doesn't sound that interesting. November of 2001. What was I doing? Oh, yes, I was drunk. It was a different time. I probably was. I don't remember. I spent a lot of time drunk back then, and then I got into sobriety. We'll have to talk about that next week, Thursday. And that's right. Thank you. Now, we are getting closer to that 40-minute marker. Do you all enjoy this sort of stream? After all, in these streams, we know how to have a good time. And I do mean we know how to have a good time. And I see a total of 10 likes. Thank you all so much. I do appreciate it. Again, we're starting to add more set pieces, and we have something special in mind. We'll go to my coffee. We'll go till my coffee is almost gone. After all, I enjoy my coffee. And don't worry, I was sure to add a little cream to it. Mm. Oh, yes, we have to have our spicy time every Saturday. And of course, I have something funny that I'm working on as well. You'll see that after, well, you'll see that eventually. Something really funny. I think it'll be a good time. Now, later on, I will be on Save the World. We're working up to something special. We have made it to Canny Valley. But for those of you out there who want to take the Try Not to Laugh at Cinnamon challenge, let me know. I'm always up for a good time. But of course, you have to be 18 or older to take that challenge. It'll be laced with a lot of innuendo. A few have taken the challenge, and a few people have done nothing but laugh because they're so dirty minded. I mean, very dirty minded. But then again, So am I. I'm extremely dirty minded. I see a grand total of 10 likes. 7 of you watching me. I do appreciate it. And again, Princess Faye did an amazing job on my makeup, as usual. Oh, yes, a dirty mind is a fun mind. Never know what dirty thoughts will cross. We know how to have a good time, don't we? And again, now I see a grand total of 8 watching. And now 11 likes. I guess that I'm a very likable person. And again, don't be afraid to share me out to all of your friends. I don't mind being shared. I don't mind it at all. Double checking. Time to refresh. We know how to have a good time, don't we? But we usually go for about 45 minutes to close to an hour, and we are crossing that threshold. So, again, I'll be on Fortnite later. And if you're interested in taking the Try Not to Laugh at Cinnamon challenge, don't be afraid to shoot either me or Prince Magnum that special question: can I take the Try Not to Laugh at Cinnamon challenge? I'm usually down for a good time. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. And of course, Alley Cat still here, kitten in a box. And if you aren't familiar with Miss Alley Cat, you are missing out. Such a sweet personality, beautiful smile. She's so much fun. Absolutely an amazing content creator right here on YouTube. The world needs someone like her to stream. She's so much fun. I don't get over there to see her enough, which absolutely sucks. But I do enjoy seeing her whenever I get the chance to see her. Absolutely amazing streamer herself. And while we're here, I don't know if he's made it over to see us or not. He's such a stream ninja himself. Mr. Gamerian BRFC crossed the threshold and passed up the Prince Magnum channel, sitting at 1.11K. Congratulations, Ian. It's well earned. I wanted to say that live. We're all proud of you. One of the greatest members of the Maverick Nation went and got famous himself, becoming a member of the 1K Club. If anybody deserved it, it was definitely him. So, a special shout out to you, Ian. Well, Jacob, even when you're busy, you are one of the few and the proud that goes to everybody's playback of a stream and says, dropped you a like. We know how important it is. And we always try to make sure that we know we've seen it. And we always appreciate you. I think here on this channel, you're the number one that leaves comments. Always appreciate it. We love you for it. But we have went quite a distance today. And I'm almost out of coffee. And it has been quite the stream. Well, then I'll go ahead and give you your congratulations again. Mr. Gamarine, we are so proud of you. 1.11K as of this morning. I went over and double checked it myself. Congratulations. You have earned it, and we're all very proud of you. Just wanted to give you that special congratulations live. We're all so proud of you. Oh, thank you for coming in and seeing me. You went and passed this up, didn't you? Well, it's about time. It took too long, but we're all so proud of you. And I'm glad that I could go on live and congratulate you myself in person and on the camera. So proud of you. Next up is monetization for you. And a special congratulations when that happens too. But I wanted to make sure that I congratulated you live. Well, hello, Broken Mike. It's so good to see you. I was hoping you would come by and see me. How is the beautiful and lovely Danny doing this evening? I hope she's doing well. After all, we all love Danny just as much as we love you. Earlier, Prince Magnum was by your stream, Broken Mike, and he was sure to drop you a like, but he was in the middle of editing, so he was unable to say anything. But he was there. I seen him do it. The next question for you, Broken Mike. Are you about ready to take the Try Not to Laugh at Cinnamon challenge? I'll get on Fortnite, and don't worry, I'll be sure to pull out my big guns and spray down the enemy. It'll be so good. I think they'll have a big scream. And be sure to bring Danny into that recording. I would love to hear her voice. I think it'll be a good time. You know what they say? Two's company, three's an orgy. Well, it is getting close to that time where I do need to call it an evening for the live stream. I do have a few things to take care of this evening. And don't worry, I know how to have a good time. I have a few videos to record. No, not those. This is YouTube, not Pornhub. I am doing as spicy as always this evening, Mr. Ian. Been wanting to get on Fortnite. I'm sorry I haven't been able to be in Tuesday Night Madness. Princess Faye doesn't like to run with me. Says I'm a little too sexual, a little too over the top. But what do you expect? I know how to have a good time. But I know for the pay-per-view that for a little while you'll get to run with me. Again, I want to thank you all for being here with me. And of course, after the stream, I will get my usual pictures and I'll put them up in the usual places. And then I have a quick video to record. Well, for the record, Ian, when it comes to Fortnite, I am the only one. You're the only one that I've teabagged twice. And one of the times, it was on a bed. Got myself a brand new coffee cup just for me. It'll go right next to my shot glass. Oh, yes. Ian has gotten teabagged twice on Fortnite by me, and once was on a bed. Another time from behind. It was so good. Just, uh. And again, Princess Faye did an amazing job on my makeup as usual. Don't worry, I know how to be shy for you. But then again, we know I'm not shy. Nothing shy about this character. There's no sentiment. No. Well, it could have been worse. You could have went, don't. Stop. Don't. Stop. It'd have been such a good time. Again, after this stream, we have more exciting stuff to tackle. Since you're all mentioning American football. Oh, you're not saying anything. You don't have to. Just gotta moan and groan. Maybe a little grunt work. Again, I want to thank you all for being here with me. But it is that time where I do need to shut down the live stream. So, as we begin to end the evening, and don't worry, I'll be on Fortnite here just shortly. Oh, you love a good tackle, do you? Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing like a good tackle and a roll in the grass or in the hay. Alrighty. That brings us to the spot where I say to all of you, get out there and work on a project. I don't care what it is. Just do something with yourself. Remember, idle hands and a creative mind make horrible bedfellows. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet. Do something special for them today. And as always, for all of you out there, if no one out there has told any of you that they love you today, Cinnamon does. God bless you and have a happy 24. Thank you.